let's start off with what this means. So B is similar to A means B is surrounded by this P inverse and this P, and it's equal to A. So what does C similar to A means? So C is surrounded by, I have to choose different letters, so I'm just going to use Q, and I get this. All right, so since I want to have B is similar to C, so thinking about where I want to get to, what I want to get to is that B is here, and I've got this, I don't know, just choosing a different letter, right, is equal to C. So that's where I want to get to. I cannot use that, right, but that's what I'm envisioning getting to. So let's come back to what we've got, and I really can see I want to get C and B in the same equation. All right, so I see an A and I see an A. So how about we work on substituting? So that means I'm going to put, I guess I'm going to go here through and solve for the B first. There's different ways of doing this, but if I solve for the B, I would multiply both sides by P on the left. So PA, and then that would give me P times P inverse is just a 1, BP, and then if I multiply both sides on the right by P inverse, I get PA, P inverse is equal to B. So now what I'm going to do, get some colors here. So I'm going to substitute in for A this. Okay, so here we go. B equals, color coding here, P and P inverse are on the outsides. And I'm carrying along this for A, right? So I've got Q inverse C Q. Okay, I'm getting close. So I have C and B in the same equation, so I just need to solve for the C. All right, so how about we start by multiplying on the left by P inverse. So P inverse B equals Q inverse C, Q P inverse. And then I'm going to multiply on the left again by Q. So if I multiply both sides by Q on the left, I get Q P inverse B equals, that gives me a 1, CQ P inverse. So I keep going, and I'm going to multiply both sides on the right by P. So I get Q P inverse BP. These give me a 1. And then last step, I'm going to multiply both sides on the right by Q inverse. So I get Q P inverse B, P Q inverse equals C. Am I anywhere close to what I wanted to get to? So I wanted to get to this. So think about it. Here's C. B is in the middle. So is this equal to, I don't know, K inverse? And is this equal to K? So I think let's start with the K. So if I let K equal PQ inverse, right? So BK, if I took the inverse of this, think about it. Whoops. Take the inverse of both sides. I forgot to put the inverse on the outside. Okay, so K inverse would be this inverse. Don't you switch the order when you're taking the inverse. So I'd get Q P inverse. Oh my goodness, there it is. So I've just shown that B is similar to C.